And welcome to another California Guy video with your boy California Guy. What's up, everybody? Welcome to this video. What's up, peeps? I'm doing a nightly stroll video. I'm inspired by Kevin Smith when he does his night flight. So this is a night, I'm gonna call it a Cali night flight real talk video. Shout out to Kevin Smith on them night flight videos. Now, I was just listening to this is a response to Pinhead Blackston's video about black feminism, and I heard a piece on LA Show, and I went back and listened to some of Pinhead's videos um, about the rhetoric that he's talking about as far as feminism and black women. Now, here's the thing about feminism. Feminism was created feminism, the movement, has been around in American history. It started with the women's suffrage. Women's suffrage of, excuse me, sorry about that. The women's suffrage movement, and it went from there to different laws with women winning rights in America. A lot of times, white women, they had no rights, like black people. Black people, we were slaves in this country. We were captured, brought here in chains and all that, shackles, all that shit there. So we don't need to, we'll touch on that in a bit. But black people, black men had no rights at all. The same as the white woman. But here's the funny part about this. The Caucasian woman, she would get abused by her husband. She was restricted from voting. They didn't want white women to vote in this country. That's one major thing they didn't want all through the 19th century going into the 20th century. So voting was something that they fought for, of getting equal pay, working certain jobs even. That's basically what women wanted. Now, we move on to the 1970s, the 60s and 70s. Civil rights movement was breaking out. Assassinations took place due to civil rights. Feminism was on the rise. Feminism became stronger in the 70s with the events of Roe v. Wade and other movements that were taking place in the early 70s. Equal pay for women, all that. Now, here was the problem with the feminist movement and how it pertains to black women. Black people, black men, was always second when it came to equal pay, getting education, and opening black businesses in the United States, loans being denied to black men. Feminism benefits white women. White women, again, I repeat, feminism benefits the Caucasian woman. It has never benefited the black man. This is fact. It never benefited African American man or African American woman even. And the white woman, this is a thing for white women to build her economy up in the United States, to help her out in getting good jobs, equal pay and all that. Now, here's the question for a lot of you black YouTubers and black people in social media. Huffington Post, Essence, Gabrielle Union, all you guys. Here's a question that I have to ask you guys. How many black executives in the United States do we have compared to the white women? You have more white women empowered than you do black men and black women combined together. Now, black women, that's another story. But how many? You have more white women in Congress than you do black men. These are facts. You have more white women as judges than you do black men. These are facts. So, black women, they do the bidding of the Caucasian woman because they trick the black woman into thinking that they're getting the same benefits as the white feminist. White feminist does not care about the black woman. They only have their agendas pushed. Their agenda is to have more money, more power in the United States, and to build a base of operations while the African American man still gets incarcerated. They still get put in, they still have stop and frisk. They still have black men that's unemployed. They still have black men that have degrees in education and can't get hired for a job. But this is okay with these black feminists. these black feminists are okay with this. And see, a lot of these black feminists, they get on the internet and they talk, and I'm not gonna mention these black women's names because they're too sensitive and they may get mad. But a lot of these, not Cynthia G, by the way, and they're not Cynthia G, her enemies. So I will not mention their names. But a lot of these black feminist women get on YouTube and they start, and on Huffington Post and other social media networks, and they start pushing either gay agendas or they start pushing the white woman's agendas about all women. Case in point was Nate Parker. Nate Parker and Dr. Umar Johnson both was thrown under the bus due to white racist women. You know, they threw Umar basically under the bus, and they threw Nate Parker under the bus. Two different reasons. Because Umar was for strengthening of black men and black women. He spoke out against gay agenda. He spoke out. He spoke up for black masculinity in the black community. But instead, he was thrown under the bus by the feminists. Feminists and gays attacked him, and they set him up with that strippergate scandal last year, and they was trying to derail the black school for black boys. Then you have Nate Parker. White feminists sent their black agents after, they sent it after Nate Parker and the Nat Turner movie. So they sabotaged it, and they played on black women's fears of a black man with a white woman, because Nate Parker is married to a Caucasian woman. So you see these examples of the black woman being the agent for white feminists. And the stuff that the white woman get does not benefit the black woman or the black man. Black people should never get into feminism. And I'm telling this to Pinheadz and many other people who believe that farce on feminism and black feminism. There's no such thing as a black feminist. That's just like saying there's a black racist. That shit doesn't exist. That's only in the fairy tales. Black racists and black feminists is both, that's fairy tale shit. That doesn't exist in the real world. Because a black man doesn't oppress a black woman. These are facts. Black men can't oppress a black woman because a black man don't have power in the United States. We are under white supremacy and systematic white supremacy. So and we are still slaves in this country. So these are the facts. Black men can't do shit to a black woman. Black men don't control hiring practices. Black men don't control the police departments. They can't do none of that. Laws of sexual harassment suits come from white men. So come on, people. Come on, Pinheadz. You know, there's no such thing as a black feminist at all. That doesn't exist. And anybody that's calling for that don't know their history and don't know the United States and the state of systematic white supremacy that controls the black man and keep the black man from making it in the United States. Now, like and share this video, people, and I have another video coming up on pro-black nation, so stay tuned for that. Peace.